Welcome to workout 2 in October, everyone in the herd. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you're enjoying the programme thus far. Today is going to be the same format as resistance 1, so what I would recommend doing is watching this video once without trying to do it, at least scroll through it and then get started. So there's going to be a box in the right hand corner just about now, and this is going to show you the exercise that's coming next. So the first exercise we have is a kettlebell swing, and we're going to do 10 of these and we're going to do 4 sets. Main thing with the kettlebell swing is think of it as a leg exercise and not an upper body exercise. So we really want the drive to come from the thrust. We want to keep the chest upright and we want to control the kettlebell with our shoulders. So we're going to just do a 1-2 sort of first horizontal here, and then we're going to drop the kettlebell. So we're not going to go overhead. And as before, we've got 45 seconds rest. I've given 45 seconds rest because it means that we can keep the workout shorter whilst ensuring that we have an appropriate amount of time to rest so that we can start to lift heavy. As you would have seen, I've put a PDF tracking sheet, so I want you to start to think about the weights that you're using and start to challenge yourself. So it might be time for you to start thinking, actually, that's not too hard. I need to buy a set of dumbbells up, or maybe you want to buy a little barbell set or something. If you don't have a kettlebell, don't panic, you can do this with a dumbbell, that is absolutely fine. You could also do it with a small child if you fancied. Right, so last few seconds of rest here, and we're going to do that all over again. Ready? So same thing, and you've got this for 4 times, so instead of saying exactly the same thing over and over, hopefully you can get some music on in the background and enjoy the next few sets, and I'll see you when we're ready for the next exercise. Okay, so we're in the last few seconds of this rest break, and in a minute you're going to see the next exercise that's going to pop up on the screen on the right hand side, and this is an isometric wall squat. So find yourself a bit of space and get down into a squat, preferably about 90 degrees in the legs, but whatever you can tolerate, and really we're just going to stay here sitting against the wall, basically. Legs should shake. The aim is to try and do it for as long as this clip, which is 30 seconds, but if you can't, give yourself a little break, shake the legs out and get straight back into position and accumulate for as long as you can, and hopefully by the end of the month you will be able to do the same duration I'm doing without moving. No tricks, no magic, just sit against a wall. Here comes your first. Now it's really important that we start to do some isometric work within your programming, because some of the research I did for my PhD has shown that riders with enhanced thigh and trunk isometric strength are better at riding, and therefore we want to become more resistant to this type of fatigue. So we will start to embed some of these isometric moves. So isometric being when there is tension in the muscle but the muscle isn't moving. So as you will have noticed, your blood pressure would have gone up quite a bit during that squat, because your heart rate goes up typically when you're doing this type of static exercise. So as before, I'm not going to repeat this over and over again. I'm going to leave you to get on with it, and I will see you when we're ready for the next exercise. Okay, so I hope you're enjoying the workout so far. Last few seconds here, and the next exercise that we're going to be moving into is a shoulder press. So you can do this with your kettlebells, your dumbbells, a band, and or a bar if you're doing it at the gym. So we're going to do, I say 10 to 12 of these, and I want you to start to push yourself. Now obviously I'm demoing with very light weights, but I want you to start to push it. So if you only get 8 in, that's fine. We're just looking for around 10. We want the arms to stay around 90-degree bent at the elbow, and we want to make sure we don't clash those dumbbells at the top. So the next exercise is going to require us laying down on the floor. We're going to be going into a glute bridge. And we're going to do 20 of these. Now if you find this too easy, you can add a kettlebell or a dumbbell over the top of your lower abdomen and hips. Or if you're in the gym, you can do this with a barbell. Really focus on the inward and upward squeeze of the glutes as you reach the top. And make a point of just touching the floor before you come back up. We don't want to slack off too much. Make sure the core is engaged. If you feel like you're not getting enough squeeze in the glutes, grip in with the heels. That will help activate the hamstrings. So we're going to do 3 lots of 20 of these, so we should start to feel a burn in the bottom. And our final exercise will require us to stay seated on the floor. So you are going to be doing a Russian twist, as you'll see demoed here, and you can do this with a weight out in front of you, or you can do it without any weights at all. And if you really want to challenge yourself, you can take your feet off the floor. So what you want to do is just lean back very slightly. Lean back so that your torso and your back is still straight and aligned. And then I want you to almost visualise a V shape, and you're going to be bringing the weight up and back over. So we're not just going to swing it from side to side. We're going to lift up and back over. We're going to do 8 side, and then we're going to rest. And we're going to do 3 rounds of these, and that will be your workout complete. Okay, well done gang, that's the end of your second workout in this month's video workouts, so I hope you enjoyed it. Time to get some hydration in, a good protein or carb based snack if you're not eating anytime soon would be a great idea, and make sure to post in the Facebook group and let me know how you're getting on and how you enjoyed that workout.